Okay, we're continuing our blogs for the 4 City Cycle Challenge, which I'm going to be doing on September 12th. Things are going well, about 8 weeks to go before the big day, and I'm building up the mileage slowly, day by day, and getting used to being on a bike for the first time in years. Now, we spoke the last time about the type of bike. These are the bikes we're using. These are road bikes, and very kindly supplied by Cycle Superstore in Tala, and Andy's here from Cycle Superstore. We're going to look at the clothing and the types of clothing you should be wearing. I take it you don't do an event like the 4 City Cycling Challenge in a pair of swimming trunks and a t-shirt.
Not unless you want to be extremely uncomfortable. No, you definitely don't.
Okay. Because one of the things that I did notice, and a lot of people say when they take up cycling, is just how hard it is on the rear end when you get back into cycling.
That's right.
It can be quite sore, can't it? So what do you wear to try and combat that?
Really, it comes down to, there's a couple of basics in cycling clothing. The first thing is probably a really good pair of shorts like you've got. And what it is you shouldn't be expecting that the saddle's going to be comfortable. It's not going to be comfortable. Right? It's going to be the padding inside your shorts. That's what's going to be the comfort. Okay. So that's why it's kind of a situation where the better a pair of shorts you can afford to buy, the more comfortable you're actually going to be. Now, I suppose that's the shorts. That's the first part. The second, probably most important thing after that would be the gloves.
Right, okay.
Gloves are important. They're going to absorb the shock as you're rolling along. They're going to keep you warm. And also, if you part off your bike mid cycle and you put your hands out, they're going to keep your hands safe. Because otherwise your hands are going to
Because the pair of gloves that you supplied are the fingerless ones.
Yeah.
But you can get
finger
gloves as well.
Yeah, you can, yeah. Generally, most people actually prefer kind of those mitts
Yeah.
sort of ones anyway. That's what most people would wear. Because it does give you more control than if you're trying to change the gears as well.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So there is kind of logic behind that as well. And then the last thing is, I suppose, the top part of you. A base layer is important, particularly depending on the weather. It's going to get the sweat right away from as quick as possible. It's literally going to be hydrophobic. Which means it's not
Right,
even
so
going to
the jerseys are kind of let you breathe, but yet they kind of keep you warm.
The jerseys will do something of a similar. A good base layer is one thing. Standard cycling shirt is another, I suppose, and it has much the same qualities. It just maybe won't keep you as warm. You know what I mean? It's still going to get the sweat away from you, possibly a bit slower. But anything's going to be better than you wearing, say, a top t-shirt where the sweat is literally just going to absorb into it.
Yeah.
If you stop even for a moment, you're just going to get cold and clammy and wet.
And then the lid. The lid is very important, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. There's not so much to be said about it. The helmet, obviously, everyone's wearing a helmet these days.
Because you do see some people cycling without helmets still, don't
Yeah,
you?
you do, yeah. But, really, it's quite inexcusable, you know?
Yeah.
There's no reason why not to. There's always the argument about whether helmets help or what. But why even take a chance, you know?
Or I suppose if you come off a bike and you're hitting the ground pretty hard, you run the
Hopefully
risk.
you will be at the speed you'll be going, you know?
Yeah, well, hopefully I won't fall off. But anyway, so those are the basics. And in terms of footwear, and I know there's a lot of talk about the pedals that have the cleats that you're attached to the pedals.
That's right. Yeah. So what you have at the moment is you have a standard pedal. I suppose the next step up from that for a lot of people will be kind of those toe clip pedals, you know, just to get used to having your foot kind of actually locked in the pedal for a period of time. And then following on from that, if you're really doing a lot of kilometers, what's much more efficient in terms of your transmission to the pedals is the cleated system, whereby you have a specific shoe that just mounts right into the pedal and it's literally locked in that position.
Okay.
There's only one way to get it out, which is usually to rotate your foot out.
You clip in and out of them, basically.
Exactly, yes.
And we're going to be talking a little bit about that in later blogs with technique and all that sort of thing. So I'm kind of kitted out. I got the bike, I got the clothes.
Yeah.
All I need now is to get out on the road and do this 4 City cycle.
That's it.